Beso. Kinaigit. Beso. Hello friends, we back for another anime OP reaction. Today we're checking out Magi. So I guess this is magic related anime, similar to, what are those? I guess Sao. We're thinking slime, fairy tale, Seven Deadly Sins, those kinds of shows, right? So yeah, without further ado, let's check it out. Ooh! We got some flying carpets. Oh! So that's his ability. Okay. Woo! That was sick. It's a showtime. Okay. Bruh clan. Bruh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, first opening, it has a sick intro, right? The you have like the strong vocals and you have like the disappearing of the body, which I guess that's his ability, right? The summoning of that. Interesting. It does look very, yeah, it does look very fairy tale-esque, very Seven Deadly Sins-esque, as far as like characters and like character designs and themes. There were moments there that felt a bit weird, as if the animation was not consistent. Like, it's hard for me to say, but it looked like the boy in blue with blue hair and the guy with yellow hair had like different animation styles, right? But yeah, solid opening. Like the chorus was somewhat unique, right? It had parts that stood out, but nothing really like out there. Hello friends, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss out on dashing content. And now, back to the video. Okay, so ending one. Mm-hmm. Okay. So ending one, a bit more active than typical endings, right? There's more animation, there's more to see, there's you kind of see more storytelling there. Song was pretty good. It could pass for an opening, but not a good opening, I would say. So yeah, they definitely had more effort in making the ending than what you would normally see from typical animes. Uh, there is also one thing I noticed. It reminds me of this certain anime. I don't know. I don't even remember the name because it's in Japanese. It's like Musho something 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 like that. Uh, it's an anime that doesn't have an actual opening. So when I did like the reaction for it, the video that was sent to me was like actual scenes from the show, right? So I guess it works in a way that when the opening starts, like the opening song, they're actually already starting the episode and they're getting, scenes from the show. The reason I say that is because they also had three characters that seemed to be traveling, right? It seemed like they were always three. They were going around very similar settings, right? Like, middle aged towns and taverns and whatnot. So yeah, I am getting that similarity there. Opening too. Bruh. It's bruh again. Okay, so it's an island, right? The city is in an island. Mm-hmm. Is this the villains? Alright, we got some sea serpents. Yep. What is that? Oh, we got some fan service. Okay. Nothing too crazy, right? Okay, so as far as opening 2 goes, it's kind of hard to say because it was somewhat engaging but at the same time very forgettable, right? Like if someone tells me right now, if someone plays me 5 songs right now and I'm unfamiliar with all 5 songs, I couldn't tell if that was part of the 5 or not, or which one it was, right? It's very forgettable. So visuals look good. You kind of see more about the city, right? They're in an island, and you see some characters here and there. So I guess there's some story progression there. They're having like a festival. That's why there's like dancing going on. So yeah, let's check out. I guess this is the ending. Yeah, ending. Interesting, we're getting under boob, not side boob. New character? I don't think we've seen this guy before. But there is a lot of characters, to be fair. What is that on his head? There's like an eye or something. Okay. So ending 2 follows the same thing. It's fairly forgettable as well, right? Visuals were a bit more on the generic side, I would say. So yeah, nothing really much to say about it. Wait. Okay. It said opening 1, but I think the first opening we covered was opening 1, but a different version. But this is a different song. So yeah. No more. Oh. Okay. So the guy we saw earlier was a villain too, huh? Magi, Kingdom of Magic. Okay. Similar to opening 2, we're just gonna call this opening 3. Okay. So similar to opening 2, the song is fairly forgettable, right? And before you crucify me in the comments, I just mean from a first view perspective, right? It doesn't stand out. If you hear it five more times, I can see that standing out. But as it is, it doesn't stand out. I will say they did something there that's something we don't see often with like visuals, and that's when the blue hair kid was running, and then you saw things in the background like character introductions. They strike a pose and all that. So I think that was something that was done by Dragon Ball back in the day that is very uncommon, very uncommon. So I will give them that. They're trying different approaches to like the opening as far as like creative goes. Next up, third ending. Now this sounds like a typical ending. This could be their most standard ending. Got like a sea serpent there. Dude, I am getting suspicious about that guy. Is that a horn or is that just his hair? It looks suspicious, right? Okay, not bad. Okay, so like I said, that is the most typical ending we've seen. You know, very, very mild visuals, very calming song, right? So, very textbook ending. Bruh, this guy must be the biggest fan of the show. Oh, the characters look different. I don't think it's just the animation. There may have been some kind of a time skip. Right? Like the kid in blue doesn't have long hair anymore. Oh, he does. Okay, he just tied it up. Okay. More factions, right? Oh, I think that guy is the most interesting one for me. Like from this opening perspective. He got them Orochimaru eyes. I guess that too, the one with the snake sword. Okay. So opening 4, we'll call it opening 4. Okay. Oh man. It's still generic. It's still generic. Like I feel like opening 1 was the only one that stood out, right? Opening 3 to 4 or 2 to 4 have been fairly generic. Like very forgettable. It's like nice in the moment, but it's not one of those things that I need to add this on my playlist. You know, I need to, you know, there's better options, way better options. Check out the ending. Dijin version. Ooh. What are we watching? Actually, now that I think of it, is there something with the butterflies? Right? Like we have been seeing butterflies like in the past few openings or endings. So I'm gonna say there is something to that. A lot of shows do some kind of like, you know, lighting effects, right? Like particle effects, that's just flavor. But I would say there is something with the butterflies. Okay. So yeah, one of the more generic endings. What is going on? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the time skip. Yeah. Yeah, so there is some kind of a time skip that happened there, or either that or it's just like a spin-off, right? Because the main characters, like the big three, completely different, right? Or at least they look completely different. So maybe the main character in blue hair continued on and he had like a new party of some sorts, right? But yeah, it does say Adventures of Sinbad. So maybe that's Sinbad, right? The guy in blue. Uh, Probably. But yeah, that was still fairly generic, if I'm being honest. It did have some scenes that reminded me of some of the openings of Slime, right? They did have some similar visuals there. Okay, this is the last one. This is the ending. Again with the butterfly, right? Okay. What does this mean though? I really do think that guy is like a future version of the guy we saw earlier, right? It can't just be. They're too similar, right? Hmm. There's also emphasis on this door, right? We've seen this door a few times. So that's gonna be the ending, yeah. So I guess that's some kind of like plot element, like the door and these butterflies, right? Or whatever you call it. So yeah, I'd say this session wasn't too interesting. Like I guess you could tell from my reactions, right? The first one was unique, and then the rest were more on the generic side, right? Especially, I think the later ones in particular. But yeah, that's gonna be the reaction. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Become a channel member and put some beso in the comments, because you know your boy needs a little beso. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.